In this video, we're uncovering Africa's groundbreaking railway revolution, a story filled with ambition, transformation, and global intrigue. How did a continent once shackled by colonial railroads rise to envision high-speed networks connecting cities and nations? From life-changing projects like the Kano Moredi Railway to the audacious dream of a continental rail, get ready to explore the past, witness the present, and glimpse into a futuristic Africa on the move. Trust me, you won't believe what's next. Stay tuned. The past. To understand the railway renaissance happening today, we need to rewind to where it all began. Railways in Africa have a history tied to colonialism, where tracks were built not for the benefit of the people, but for resource extraction. These early systems were designed to transport raw materials like minerals and cash crops from the interiors to ports for shipment to Europe, often ignoring the needs of local populations. Colonial powers prioritized profits over infrastructure quality, resulting in hastily constructed railways that lacked long-term planning. Many of these tracks used outdated technology, were poorly maintained, and did little to foster regional connectivity. The focus was never on building a network that could support the economic and social aspirations of the continent. After independence, African nations inherited these aging and fragmented systems. Without adequate funding or technical expertise, many rail networks fell into disrepair. Maintenance was neglected, expansions were rare, and political instability further hindered progress. Countries shifted their focus to road transport, which was seen as more flexible and easier to develop, further sidelining railways. Here's a staggering fact. Africa has only 3 kilometers of railway per 1,000 square kilometers, compared to Europe's 400 kilometers. The disparity underscores the neglect and challenges that have plagued African rail systems for decades. Building new railways is prohibitively expensive, with costs running into billions of dollars. Additionally, differing rail gauges across countries created significant compatibility issues, making cross-border transportation inefficient. But Africa is not letting its past define its future. With renewed determination and global partnerships, the continent is undergoing a transformative railway renaissance. Ready to see how? Let's move forward. The present. Africa is now on the fast track to transformation. With booming economies, rapid urbanization, and a growing population, the need for efficient transportation has never been greater. Railways are no longer just about moving goods. They're about connecting people, fostering trade, and creating opportunities. Today, African governments are collaborating with international investors, development banks, and private companies to fund and build state-of-the-art railway networks. These projects aren't just reshaping transportation. They're fueling economic growth and social change. Let's take a closer look at some of the most groundbreaking railway projects currently redefining the continent. Number 1. Kano Moredi Railway. Our first stop is West Africa, where the Kano Moredi Railway is making waves. Spanning 393 kilometers, this $2 billion project is designed to bridge the gap between Kano in Nigeria and Moredi in Niger, creating a vital trade corridor. Once completed in 2025, sleek trains will zip along the tracks at speeds of 160 kilometers per hour, transporting 9,300 passengers and 3,000 tons of goods daily. Farmers and traders will have a faster, more reliable way to move products, boosting regional economies. The project isn't just about trade, it's about job creation, improved infrastructure, and fostering closer ties between neighboring nations. Thousands of jobs are being created during construction, and the railway will support long-term economic growth. It's a journey of transformation and connection, one worth celebrating. Number 2. The Lobito Corridor. Next, we head south of the Lobito Corridor, a 1,344-kilometer railway that connects Angola, Zambia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. This corridor is a game-changer for mineral exports, linking resource-rich areas in Zambia and the DRC to Angola's bustling coastal ports. Funded by the African Development Bank, the US, and the EU, this project offers an alternative to Chinese-dominated trade routes. By reducing transit costs and improving logistics, the Lobito Corridor empowers African nations to take greater control of their resources. Imagine the impact: faster export times, lower costs, and increased competitiveness in the global market. This railway isn't just infrastructure, it's a symbol of Africa's economic independence and ambition. Number 3. Ethiopia-Sudan Railway. In East Africa, the Ethiopia-Sudan Railway is reshaping connectivity. Stretching over 1,500 kilometers, it aims to link Addis Ababa to Port Sudan, providing Ethiopia with a critical alternative to the congested port of Djibouti. The project faces challenges, particularly from political instability in Sudan. However, its potential benefits are immense. If completed, it will transform regional trade, opening up new markets, and creating smoother pathways for goods to reach international buyers. Ethiopia, a landlocked nation, stands to gain significantly from this project, reducing its dependence on a single trade route and fostering stronger regional ties. Number 4. Trans-Kalahari Railway. The Trans-Kalahari Railway is another bold project with enormous potential. Stretching 1,500 kilometers, this railway connects Botswana's vast coal reserves to Namibia's port of Walvis Bay, providing a faster and more cost-effective export route. For Botswana, this project is about tapping into global energy markets. For Namibia, it's an opportunity to boost its role as a trade hub. Together, the two nations are setting an example of regional cooperation, leveraging shared resources for mutual benefit. Although still under development, the Trans-Kalahari Railway is a project to watch, promising significant economic and social returns. Number 5. Africa Integrated High-Speed Rail Network. Finally, let's dream big. Imagine a high-speed rail network connecting Africa's major cities, Lagos to Johannesburg, Cairo to Nairobi and beyond. This is the vision behind the Africa Integrated High-Speed Railway Network, an ambitious project led by the African Union. The goal? To link 80% of Africa's population, making travel and trade faster, cheaper, and more efficient. High-speed rail would revolutionize transportation, enabling smoother cross-border trade and fostering closer ties between nations. While this vision will take decades to realize, the groundwork is already being laid. It's a testament to Africa's growing ambition and confidence in its future. Africa's railway boom isn't just about transport. It's also a stage for global competition. For years, China has been the dominant player, funding and building many of Africa's railways as part of its Belt and Road Initiative. But now, other global powers like the US and the EU are stepping up, offering alternative funding and expertise. This competition isn't just about railways, it's about shaping Africa's economic landscape. For African nations, it's an opportunity to negotiate better deals and diversify their partnerships. The railway revolution is more than an infrastructure story. It's a geopolitical game-changer. The future. So, what's next for Africa's railways? The possibilities are endless. High-speed networks could connect distant cities in hours. Smart technology could make rail systems more efficient and sustainable. And regional trade hubs could transform Africa into a global economic powerhouse. But challenges remain. Funding gaps, political instability, and logistical hurdles need to be addressed. Railways require long-term commitment and collaboration between governments, private investors, and communities. One thing is clear: Africa's rail revolution is more than just tracks and trains. It's a movement toward a brighter, more connected future. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Africa's railway transformation. Which of these projects are you most excited about? Or is there one we missed that you'd like to hear more about? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on stories that matter. Your support helps us bring you more fascinating content like this. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the power of connection can change the world. See you in the next video.